Hola clase. Today we will also look at the pronunciation of the conjugation of AR verbs. Let's take a look at this next page in your Canvas site. So it's one thing to memorize the endings. Remember, o, as, a, amos, ais, an. 6 personal endings in order to conjugate the verb. But if you're going to pronounce the verb or say it, then you also need to learn where to place the stress. So I've drawn a chart here. This shape that is formed by the colored compartments is called the boot. If you've had Spanish in high school before, you've probably heard of the boot, and you studied in the context of verbs that have some kind of stem change or irregularity in the shape. But the boot applies to regular verbs as well, and it simply identifies the forms where the stress is located in the stem. And the stress is the syllable that sounds louder than the other syllables in the word. So let me pronounce these for you. Tomo. Notice that to is a little bit louder than mo. So it's not tomo. We'll learn that next semester. That means he or she drank. Tomo. But tomo, I drink. Tomo, not tomo. Tomo. The reason why we teach the pronunciation is because once we memorize the ending, it's very common to stress that form that we have just learned. So we learned o, as, a, amos, ais, an. And we tend to pronounce tomo, tomas, toma, tomamos, tomais, toman. That would be incorrect. We have to refrain a little bit and stress the stem of the verb in the form that, in the shape that forms the boot. Tomo, tomas, toma. Tomamos, tomais, we let loose on that one. Toma, we hold back again on toma. So in the boot, you hold back and you stress that to syllable. Outside the boot, in nosotros and vosotros, you stress the ma syllable. Tomamos, tomais. Let's try that once together. Repeat after me. Tomo, tomas, toma, tomamos, tomais, toman. Excellent. On this page, you can hear the pronunciation. You can compare with Tomás. So this is Tomás. It doesn't mean I drink or you drink. It means Tom or Thomas. Tomás, notice, Tomás, Tomás. So listen to the pronunciation and practice a lot because it's very tricky for English speakers. Let's take a look at a handout that we have here. So here I've populated one of these charts with the verb hablar, to speak. Notice I've underlined the stressed syllable. So in the infinitive, the AR ending is stressed. Hablar, not hablar, hablar. But in the boot, the A is stressed. So hablo, hablas, habla. In the nosotros and vosotros, the bla is stressed. Hablamos, habláis, and then back to the a. Hablan. I'll pronounce all 6 forms again and see if you can hear this stress shift in the nosotros and vosotros. Listen carefully. Hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. Hablo, hablas, habla, hablamos, habláis, hablan. It's very important for you to practice this pronunciation and stress the correct syllable. So in these blank charts, you can write some of the other verbs, mirar or caminar, and conjugate them. This will give you practice with the personal endings, and then pronounce them out loud. If you have any questions, let me know. See you in class. Hasta luego.